Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is center. Now, at the Martial Arts and Wellness Center, we've been using as our message of the month, striving to achieve balance. And center is such a critical component of our balance. See, to be balanced, especially in terms of physical sense, you have to be aware of your center of gravity. And for ease of movement and balanced movement, it's important to move from your center. See, the first thing that most people do as they start to lose their balance is they start to move from their distal ends. They start to move from their hands and their arms and try to maintain their balance, as opposed to focusing on realigning their center. Now, this goes on into all areas of our lives, because in order for things to be balanced, we have to have that firm sense of center. So we have to think, what is center, and what is central, or what is the core for our lives. Now, one of the definitions for center, according to Webster's, is a point, area, person, or thing that is most important or pivotal in relation to an indicated activity, interest, or condition. So when we get out of balance, a lot of times it's because we're putting our energy on things that are not the crucial things, that are not the pivotal things. We're trying to make changes, we're trying to get things accomplished, and we work on the periphery, and we never address the central issue. That creates an imbalance. So for balance in our lives, whether it's our physical balance, whether it's our emotional balance, our spiritual balance, our intellectual balance, our personal relationship balances, everything has to come from understanding what is the most crucial thing, what is the core, what is the essence, what is the most critical in dealing with that, and making sure that the needs are met for that area so that everything else can work and can be in balance. One of the things that I've done in the past, which has been really helpful for me, is something that's called a core value assessment, where it's a really interesting process, and if you have any interest in that, you can certainly ask me about it, and I can give you some resources on where to do this, or even help you to do it yourself. But it's a process by which you determine what are the most essential things to you. What are the most critical things to you? What are the core values that you have? And then looking at your life and making sure that your actions, the decisions that you're making, the steps that you're taking, the directions you're going, is in alignment with those core values. Because if those actions are not in alignment with that center of who you are and what is important to you, then you're always going to feel out of balance. So I really would advise everybody, think about this. When you're feeling out of balance, first thing is determine where is your center. What's the most important, what's the most crucial thing for you at this moment, and give your energy and attention to that, and not all the distractions on the periphery. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson, and I hope to see you next week.